Hi, and welcome to Module 5, Goal Setting for the INTERalliance Greater Cincinnati Summer Internship Program. You've made it. Congratulations. This is the last module, and I promise this is the shortest one of all of them. Remember, watch all of the previous videos, and number 2 is just a document, and take your quizzes or complete your exercises in order for this to count for your summer commitments. So today we're going to talk about goal setting. Goal setting is incredibly important for your internship, primarily so you can track what you wanted to get out of it, and then at the end, what did you actually get out of it. It's a really great way to kind of build that plan. So as it says here, it provides you direction, helps you focus, prioritizes your time and energy to make sure that you're getting what you actually want out of the summer. The things you should think about is what do you want to gain? Do you have professional versus personal goals? So think, do you want to become better at Python versus I want to add 5 more people into my professional network? How do your goals align with the corporate goals? This is something that might be a little bit difficult on day 1 just because you may not fully understand the corporate goals. But if you do some research on, P&G and their sustainability efforts, or how Western and Southern is changing the insurance industry, or whatever, you can kind of build around those as well. And then of course, make sure your goals are SMART, and we're going to talk about that just a little bit. Now, I think all of you have gone through some type of goal setting conversation, so I didn't want to dig in incredibly heavily on how to set goals and why it's important, and give you a lot of inspirational conversation about how goal setting makes a difference. But if you would like that, this is an amazing TED Talk by John Doerr, who talks about Bono and others and why goal setting is really important. He also introduces the objectives and key results method, or the OKR method. So check it out if you want to. Not required, not on the test, but something that is interesting if you are wanting to dig a little bit deeper. So SMART objectives, you guys have probably heard this as well, so we're going to go super duper fast. But your goals should be specific, measurable, achievable, result focused, and time bound. Now time bound, that's an easy one for this because you only have 6 to 10 weeks depending on your internship. So try to make sure that whatever you're doing can be accomplished in a very short period of time. Now, as you are setting your goals and you hope to, if you're a junior and you hope to have an internship next year, you could build on top of those goals for next year. So maybe this year you hope to add 3 people to your professional network within cybersecurity. Maybe next year it's 3 people within cybersecurity and a CISO. So just something to consider. All the definitions are here. You can do a ton of research on SMART objectives, but just making sure that they're not too terribly vague, that you have the ability to measure their status, achieve them in that short period of time, and you understand exactly what you're trying to gain out of the objective. Now, a couple of tools for you and really how you can do this effectively. I'm a writer, not a writer, I'm not like creative, but I like to write things down. Anyone who spends any time with me can see that I jot notes and to-do lists constantly. That's just who I am. So a handwritten diary or journal tracking your goals it works really well for me, may not work well for you. I also will sometimes set phone reminders. I do this when I'm trying to lose weight. So make sure you do this, or did you drink enough water? So something to consider there. We know, and again, going back to people trying to get healthy, that if you have a support network around you and people know what you're trying to gain out of your work, it's much easier. They can help hold you accountable. They can push you in the right direction. They can even highlight different opportunities that maybe you didn't see. So that really covers that telling friends and family, but also working with your mentor and having those regular meetings with your line manager. And your line manager is going to be who you directly report to within the company. Quick reminder, I am technically your manager. I'm not saying that for an ego boost, but just remember that person covers your work and I cover your HR and your payroll. So there's some more information at this goal setting exercise website at the bottom. But again, I wanted to keep this one really short and sweet, primarily because I think the most important thing is getting to the exercise So this summer, I want you to spend a few minutes in advance of your start date and write 3 to 5 obtainable SMART objectives. Upload it to the link that's going to be in the description. And you can use any format, PDF, Word, whatever. If you would like feedback on those objectives, feel free to let me know. But I'm just going to look at those and probably have a conversation with you throughout your internship to make sure you're on track, or see if maybe some of those goals have changed once you've gotten into your internship, and that is okay too. Goals that evolve are still great goals, so don't think that these are written in stone and you can't change them. So yeah, that's your exercise. It is your last exercise of your training modules. Throwing our email addresses up as always. Feel free to contact us 100% any day or night. We're available, so just reach out. My cell phone number is in every single email that you get from me. And as always, I'm better through text than I am through email, so feel free to reach out that way. And you are all set. So last reminder, make sure you go through all of your training modules. The slide's not updated, so you do not have to do a quiz on your Clockify training. You just have to get yourself set up. But other than that, you are all set, and I promise you this is going to be the shortest video yet. Again, have an amazing internship. This is such a great opportunity for all of you, an opportunity that I wish that I had when I was in high school. So make the most of it. Really identify what you love about the company that you're in, or if you don't love it, identify why you don't love it. Identify what about the culture excites you or what doesn't excite you. Identify what you think you could add to a culture like that. You don't have to sell your soul to the company that you're working with now. But think about whether or not this company is a place where you think you can grow and thrive in your future as well. Cincinnati is amazing. It has so many opportunities, and you guys get kind of that sneak peek so early in your career. So really, spend time thinking about what you love and what you don't love, and really reflect on that to help build kind of your next steps and where you go. I'm incredibly proud of you. I know that you should be incredibly proud of you. And if you ever need anything, I'm here, and I'll be checking in with you often through your internship. Thank you, and thanks for watching all of these crazy training modules and putting up with my voice. If you need anything, you know where to find me. Bye.